That was the scare yesterday, right? Is the persistence of say, shelter inflation in the next few years.
There's no doubt about it that the Fed is stuck with a Congress that spent a lot of money building semiconductor plants, a lot of solar, and not doing housing. Now, if you watch our show, you would say, what we really need to do is we need to put up housing. And there's no relief there. So I don't have... I've got my club meeting tomorrow for the investing club. I'm struggling to find out how to build more houses. I also think, by the way, if you own a house, there's got to be some sense that you have to sell, but no one seems to want to do that. Now, I look at what Home Depot has to say, and I feel a little more sanguine. When I talk to the companies, I'm more sanguine. But I think that we're going to have some earnings disappointments soon because I think that you can't keep raising rates and not think that somebody gets hurt.
That's interesting because the view from, say, J.P. Morgan last night was so far, conference season, we're not seeing the earnings blow-ups. Today, J&J reiterating the guide. That was Raytheon reiterating the guide.
These are great companies, and it should matter. I think that Raytheon is an interesting play on what's happening in Ukraine. J&J is splitting the company up. They don't even need to do this, but they're doing it. I think a lot of the CEOs just say, why the heck is my stock down? They're not thinking macro. They're thinking their own book. And I like that, but it may not be enough to convince people that the 4-year is not as good. I think the 4-year for a person who is older and knows they need the money is just too, it's glamorous. Now, if we put up a chart of the 4-year and how it's gotten, of the 3-year and the 4-year, and getting goes to getting 4, these are parabolic moves. These, if you want to know what's really a 1999-2000 chart, overlay the action in the 3-year. And typically what we would say is that's the parabolic. That should be sold. I don't know a soul who wants to sell the 3-year. It's a loved piece of paper.
Yeah. Well, certainly we can watch the 2-year, 383.
Oh, man.
Which, again, takes you back to 2007. You know, there's a lot of discussion yesterday about 100 basis points. Nomura is going to try again, guessing on 100. But others say 375s in a row for these guys is a big deal.
Yeah, look, the 100 that we're hearing is a sign that they're panicking because they just said around 75. You can do 75 and then 75 again. It's just that as they go up, you're getting obliterated if you bought the 2-year. You have to go out a little bit more. Now, as someone who says, okay, look, I may need that money, and I once got in a lot of hot water for saying this, but if you need the money in a 3-year period, it's very difficult to say, I'm going to stick with the S&P when you've got this piece of paper. That's your enemy. The real enemy of Raytheon and J&J is that chart, not the actual price of their stock, which is pretty interesting, pretty good.